There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
In fact, as I count slowly backwards, as I start counting back from 5 to 1, just let yourselves relax even more with each and every number I count. Imagine that. Every number, just feel yourself getting more and more deeply relaxed. Imagine that. More and more deeply relaxed. So relaxed and comfortable that by the time I reach the number 1, your bodies are as limp and as loose and as relaxed as a handful of loose rubber bands. Loose and limp and relaxed like rubber bands, like rag dolls. Loose and limp and relaxed, totally relaxed by the time I reach the number 1. Beautiful. 5. Take a really deep breath. Breathe in deeply. Fill your lungs with air, and as you exhale, slowly drop deeper, 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 deeper to sleep. Loose and limp, loose and limp, loose and limp. Excellent. Muscles in your feet and legs. Feet and legs, loose and limp, loose and limp, loose and limp, loose and limp. Beautiful. Now let's drop even deeper. 4. Feel the muscles in your stomach and back. Dropping deeper, stomach and back, loose and limp, loose and limp. Very deep, very deep, very deep, very deep, very deep. Legs loose and limp, loose and limp, loose and limp, loose and limp. Beautiful. Now let's drop even deeper. 4. Feel the muscles in your stomach and back. Dropping deeper, stomach and back, loose and limp, loose and limp. Very deep, very deep, very deep, very deep, very deep. Very relaxed. Beautiful. Now let's go even deeper. 3. Your arms heavy and limp, heavy and limp, heavy and loose and limp. As I lift your arm, heavy and loose and limp. Beautiful. Heavy and loose and limp, deeper. Beautiful. Sleep, deeper, deeper, way down deep, deeper and deeper, way down deep. Beautiful. 3, 2. All the muscles in your neck, all the muscles in your face and jaws, all the muscles in your forehead and temples. You're dropping deeper, 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 deeper. And 1. Sleep. Drop into a deep, deep sleep. You're doing beautifully. You're concentrating perfectly now. And you'll notice every single breath takes you deeper. Every single breath you take helps you to become more relaxed. From this moment forward, any sounds you hear from the audience, from this moment forward, any sounds you hear are only going to help you to drop deeper into relaxation. The sounds you hear from the group or the audience, every sound just helps you to go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper to sleep. Let my voice take you really deep. Let my voice do all the work. Deeper. Feel it. Deeper, deeper, deeper. You'll tend to hold yourself back. Change the picture, change the performance. Let's change the picture. See what happens. So that's a benefit.
Isaac Newton said that an apple falls because a gravitational force accelerates it toward the ground. But what if it's really the ground accelerating up to meet the apple? Suppose I drop an apple. According to Isaac Newton, the ground can be considered at rest, Earth applies a gravitational force to the apple, and that force causes the apple to accelerate downward. But, according to Einstein, there's no such thing as a gravitational force. Instead, it's more appropriate to think of the apple as stationary, and the ground, along with everything on the ground, as accelerating upward into the apple. Now, what I just said sounds preposterous and maybe even moronic, but it's not sophistry. There's something substantive here, and today I'm going to clarify what exactly this point of view means, why Einstein came to adopt it, and how it planted the seeds for what would eventually become general relativity. Newton's laws can't tell you whether a frame of reference is really at rest or really moving at constant velocity, because that distinction is meaningless and simply a matter of point of view. However, interestingly, Newton's laws can tell you whether your frame of reference is really accelerating or not. Here's how that works. Take an object with no forces on it and let go of it. If it stays right where it is, then your frame of reference is not accelerating, and we call it an inertial frame. Now, in Newtonian physics, inertial frames are special because Newton's second law, F equals ma, is only valid in inertial frames. In other words, the net force on an object will equal that object's mass times its acceleration only if you're measuring that acceleration using an inertial frame. Motion obeys a simple rule, F equals ma.
Today I will be exploring the topic of gravity. Gravity is defined as the force that attracts a body towards the center of the Earth or toward any other physical body having mass. But what does this mean? Well, mass is locked in a relationship with gravity, which means anything with mass has a gravitational force that spans long distances. You're made up of matter, so therefore you have your own gravitational field. Gravity. 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 Gravity.
Imagination.